Hello children. So we saw in our last class that is areas of parallelograms and triangles. Okay, areas of parallelograms and triangles we saw in our last class, that is based on the properties of parallelograms and properties of triangles also we saw in our last class. Okay, so how to draw the parallelograms that is on the same base. Okay, so that we saw in our last class, that is exercise 7.1. Okay, so this is your 7th chapter. So 7.1 we saw in our last class. Okay, so now in this class let us see a theorem based on the parallelograms and area of parallelograms and triangles. Okay, based on the area of parallelograms and triangles. Okay, so we have a theorem, that is parallelograms on the same base. Okay, parallelograms on the same base and between the same parallels. Okay, so we have two parallelograms. Okay, so between the two parallel lines. Okay, so that two parallelograms are having the same base. Okay, so are equal in area. So two parallelograms are having the same base. So that two parallelograms are lying between the two same parallel lines. Two parallel lines. So that two parallelograms are having a area that is equal in area. Okay, so we have to prove this. Okay, so here first we have to draw a diagram. Okay, so we have like this. This is a base. Okay, so base, it is given base is BC. Okay, base of the parallelogram is BC. Okay, and one parallelogram. Okay, see, that is like this. One parallelogram. So this is, we have E, see, that is ADE and BCF. Okay, so EF. Okay, so we have like this another parallelogram. See, once again I can draw here. So from C we have like this. EDCF. Okay, EDCF is a parallelogram. Okay, base DC. Okay, and one more parallelogram we have like this. That is ABCD. Okay, ABCD. Okay, so these two parallelograms are having same base DC. Same base DC. So one first parallelogram is ABCD, another parallelogram is EFCD. Okay, so two parallelograms are having same base DC and same parallel lines. Okay, parallel lines. So here it is given. What is given here? That is parallelograms on the same base. Okay, parallelograms on the same base BC. Okay, so same base DC is the same base of both the parallelograms, that is ABCD and EFCD. Okay, and between the same parallel lines. Okay, so what is given? Given base BC of base BC of both the parallelograms and between the two parallels. See, that is AF is parallel to BC. That is given. Okay, AF is parallel to BC. So two parallel lines also given, and in these two parallelograms are lying between two parallel lines. Okay, and then we have to prove. So what we want to prove? So what we want to prove? That two parallelograms are equal in area. So area of ABCD, parallelogram ABCD, which is equals to area of EFCD. Area of EFCD. So these two areas are equal. You want to prove these two areas are equal. Okay, so for that proof, okay, we have to take. See, consider two triangles here. Okay, so one is ADE is one triangle, another triangle BCF is another triangle. So we have to consider these two triangles. Okay, so AD is parallel to BC. See, AD is parallel to BC in a parallelogram. are equal by corresponding angles. By corresponding angles. That is DAE. Angle DAE equals to angle CBF by corresponding angles. And then we have to say ED is parallel to FCF. Okay. D is parallel to CF. We have to say DEA equals to angle DEA equals to angle CFB. Okay, these two angles are equal by corresponding angles. And then we can say these two are equal means the third angle also equal by angles of property. Is that right? So these three angles are equal means we can say these two triangles are congruent. From that we can prove this two parallelograms are equal. Okay, let us see how to prove here. Okay, so consider triangle ADE and triangle BCF. Okay, triangle ADE and triangle BCF. Okay, so here we have to say AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC means we can say angle DAE. Angle DAE equals to angle CBF. Angle CBF. Okay, by corresponding angles. Okay, and then we have to take DE is parallel to CF. Okay, DE is parallel to CF. You can say angle that is what here DEA. Okay, angle DEA equals to angle CFB. Okay, this is equation number 2. Okay, see from 1 and 2. Okay, from equation 1 and 2 we have to say by angle sum property we can say that is from 1 and 2 by angle sum property we can say ADE. Angle ADE equals to angle BCF. Okay, angle BCF. This is equation number 3. Okay, from equations 1, 2 and 3. Okay, equation considering 1, 2 and 3 by AAA congruence rule we can say these two triangles are congruent. Okay, so here we can say triangle ADE. Triangle ADE is congruent to triangle BCF by AAA congruent rule. Okay, so these two are congruent. Okay, so these two are congruent means the area of these two triangles are equal. Is it right? Two triangles are congruent means the area of two triangles are equal. So therefore area of triangle ADE equals to area of triangle BCF. Okay, area of triangle ADE equals to area of triangle BCF. Okay, understood children? Okay, then we have to write that is area of parallelogram ABCD. Area of parallelogram ABCD. We have to take this first. Okay, area of parallelogram ABCD. Area of parallelogram ABCD. We have to divide these two as area of triangle ADE plus area of EBCD. Okay, area of ADE plus area of EBCD. We have to write like that. Area of triangle ADE plus area of EBCD. Okay, so here we have to write area of parallelogram ABCD as area of ADE plus area of EBCD. Okay, so now we have to write area of ADE, area of triangle ADE as area of triangle BCF. Is it right? These two are equal. So we have to rewrite this area of triangle ADE as area of triangle BCF. Okay, so that is area of triangle BCF plus area of EBCD. Okay, now see area of triangle BCF plus area of EBCD. See area of triangle BCF, this is BCF, this part, and area of EBCD. This we can say area of parallelogram EFCD. Is it right? Area of EFCD. Okay, area of parallelogram EFCD. Now see area of ABCD equals to area of EFCD. Okay, so now we prove this. So area of parallelogram ABCD equals to area of parallelogram EFCD. Okay, understood children? So that is, it is given two parallelograms are having the same base DC. Okay, so that two parallelograms lies on the same parallels. Okay, so that two parallelograms are having equal in area. We have to prove area of ABCD equals to area of EFCD. Okay, so we have to consider two triangles from that ADE and BCF. From that the three angles are equal. The three angles are equal means we have to say that two triangles are congruent to each other. So two congruent triangles are area of two congruent triangles are equal. Okay, from that we have to prove this two parallelograms which is lying in the same base and same parallels, that two areas are equal. Okay, so that we prove. Okay, understood children? Okay, so now let us move on to example problems based on this theorem. Okay children? Okay, so we have example 1 in your textbook. Okay, so that is ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, here example 1. See example 1 that is given in your textbook. ABCD is a parallelogram and EFCD is a rectangle. Okay, ABCD is a parallelogram. See ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so EFCD okay is a rectangle. See EFCD is a rectangle. Okay, EFCD is a rectangle. So we also AL is perpendicular to DC. See AL is perpendicular to DC. This is L. So AL is perpendicular to DC. Prove that area of ABCD, area of ABCD is equals to area of EFCD. Okay, and then area of ABCD equals to DC into AL. DC into AL. Okay, so we have to prove this. Okay, so here see that is EFCD is a rectangle. Is it right? EFCD is a rectangle, and then ABCD is a parallelogram. This is given. So we have to prove the area of these two figures are equal. That is rectangle and parallelogram are equal. So now only we saw the theorem, that is the parallelograms, two parallelograms lies on the same base. Okay, lies on the same base. So you know children, already it is very well known thing that is rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. Rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. Both the pair of opposite sides are equal. Okay, pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. Equal and parallel. So rectangle is also a parallelogram and ABCD is also a parallelogram. It is given in your question. Okay, so here now we can see that is this rectangle and parallelogram both lies on the same base BC. Both lies on the same base BC and both lies in between the same parallel two lines. Okay, so now theorem, these two are equal. Okay, area of EFCD equals to area of ABCD. That's it. Okay, we can't prove again. We have to write by the theorem. So what is the theorem? We have to write the statement there. Okay, so that is the important thing. By the theorem. Okay, so by the theorem, which is the statement there? What is the statement here? So that is the two parallelograms. Okay, the parallelograms on the same parallels. Two parallelograms on the same parallels. Here we have rectangle and parallelogram. These two parallelograms on the same base, and in between the lies between the two parallel lines. Okay, the two parallelograms having the areas that are equal in measure. Okay, by that theorem we have to say rectangle and parallelogram are equal. Okay, ABCD equals to area EFCD. That's it. Okay, and we have to do area of ABCD equal to DC into AL. Okay, that is DC into AL. Okay, so here we know the formula. Okay, what is the formula to find out? Area of rectangle. Okay, area of rectangle. That is area of rectangle EFCD. That is this is height of the rectangle. Okay, so AL is perpendicular to DC means this is height of the rectangle. So area of rectangle equals to AL. That is length into breadth. Length here we have AL and breadth DC. Okay, so AL into DC. So that we have to prove area of rectangle ABCD equals to DC into AL. Okay, L into B. Okay, length into breadth. Okay, so length DC into breadth AL. Okay, so area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is EFCD. So the area of EFCD equals to area of ABCD. So therefore area of ABCD equals to DC into AL. Okay, understood children? Okay, there no need to write the solution on the board, isn't it? I thought you all understood. Okay, so this is based on the theorem. We can say two parallelograms, rectangle and parallelogram are equal, and then this one. Okay, area of ABCD equals to DC into AL. DC into AL means we have to say area of rectangle. So area of rectangle and area of parallelogram both are equal. So from that we can say area of rectangle equals to L into B. Here L is DC and B breadth is AL. Okay, so here the breadth of the rectangle. So here area of ABCD equals to DC into AL. Is it right? Okay. So then we move on to the example 2, which is given in your textbook. Okay. So if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base. Okay. Now we saw that is two parallelograms based on that is lies on the same base and same two parallel lines. So that two are equal in area. But here we want to prove that is here we have two triangle and a parallelogram lies on the same base. That is triangle and parallelogram lies on the same base. Okay. So here and between the same parallels. So then prove that the area of triangle is equal to half of the area of parallelogram. Okay, that is two parallelograms are equal. Okay, so this only we can take. Okay, so that is I am explaining first. Okay, so here we have two parallelograms. So two parallelograms, one is rectangle and one is parallelogram. Okay, ABCD is a parallelogram, EFCD is a rectangle. So two parallelograms. Okay, that two are equal in area because it lies between the same parallels and on the same base. Okay, so here we have to see a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles. You know that, is it right? It is familiar to you. Okay, that is a diagonal of your parallelogram. Any parallelogram, if it is a parallelogram or if it is a rectangle or if it is a square or if it is a rhombus. Okay, so a diagonal divides a parallelogram into two equal triangles. Okay, so that is a triangle on the same base and a parallelogram. Okay, this triangle, the area of this triangle is half of the area of the parallelogram. That we want to prove here. Okay, so here that is a given thing. See, so the namings are different in here. Third question, see A, B, C, D. Okay, see here that is given if a triangle and a parallelogram are on the same base. See a triangle PAB. Okay, a triangle ABP. We have to take like that. Okay, it is given in a text like that. ABP, a triangle ABP and a parallelogram DABC, ABCD. Okay, parallelogram ABCD, parallelogram ABCD and a triangle ABP. Both are lies on the same base AB. Okay, so here that is given. To prove, what we want to prove? Area of APB. See, area of APB equals to half of. Okay, so half of area of ABCD. This we want to prove here. Okay, so this we want to prove. Half of area of ABCD. So construction, we have to construct BQ. Okay, BQ is parallel to AB. BQ is parallel to AD. Okay, BQ is parallel to AD. We have to construct that. Okay, then new parallelograms ABQD. Okay, ABQP. Okay, this is new parallelogram. See ABQP. Okay, see ABQP and we have one more parallelogram ABCD. ABCD. These two are equal in areas. Why? Because of based on the that is the both the parallelograms are having same base and width lies between the same two parallels. Okay, so then we have to say area of ABQP equals to area of ABCD by theorem. Okay, so therefore we can say these two triangles. Okay, triangle PAD equals to area of triangle BQC. Okay, that two areas are also equal. That two areas are equal means we have to say half of area of ABQP. Okay, so this is BQP. BQP is half of area of that is a parallelogram. Okay, half of the area of ABQP. Okay, so ABQP we can say ABCD. Okay, BQP. So that is half of area of ABQP. Okay, see once again I am telling that is, see we have two parallelograms here in this figure. ABQP and ABCD. ABCD we have two parallelograms. Okay, so here we have to take two triangles APB. Okay, so ABP. See APB or ABP we have two triangles. APB here we have taken APB. No, so we have to take APB only. Triangle APB equals to triangle BQP. So these two triangles by the diagonal PB. Okay, we have to draw a diagonal PB. We have two triangles. Okay, so in these two triangles, see area of triangle APB equals to area of triangle BQP. Okay, so this is half of the area of ABQP. Okay, ABQP. In this by diagonal, we have to say this is half of parallelogram ABQP. By that dividing it into two triangles by drawing a diagonal PB. Okay, so this is we can say area of half of the parallelogram, that is parallelogram ABQP. Okay, so we have to say half of area of this half from this side. Half of area of ABQP equals to ABCD. So we have to write ABCD. That's it. Okay, so here we have to do APB or ABP. This is equals to half of parallelogram ABCD. Okay, half of parallelogram ABCD. Okay, by taking the diagonal property of the parallelograms. Okay, understood children? Okay, so based on this you have exercise problems. That is exercise 7.2. You have in the textbook. Okay, so that is you have in that 6 problems did that. Okay, so try it yourself in your home using rough notebooks. Okay, I'll send the notes to